Първият е Сергей Дмитриев, който е DPS Lead за един огромен регион, в който е включена Източна Европа, Турция, Израел и ЦИС държавите. И ще ви представя една много интересна лекция, която има името новата ера устройство. Да го видим. Hi Sergey.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
So I made an introduction and now the floor is yours.
Okay, let me... Just 1 minute. Okay, can you hear me? Do you see me?
Yes, we see you.
So I can start, yes?
Yes.
Good. Okay, good morning to everybody. It's really nice to have all of you there. Unfortunately, I cannot join offline, but basically joined online. My name is Sergey Dmitriev. I'm device partner, sales lead for Eastern Europe, Turkey, and Israel. And today, basically, I'm here to talk about Microsoft vision for device market opportunities for our device partners. But definitely, I would like to start to say thank you to all of you for joining this event, celebrating 25th anniversary of Polycom company, and to say big thanks to Polycom, one of our largest districts in Eastern Europe. Basically, with Polycom, I think we are collaborating in depth for 25 years, and we were one of the first vendors with whom Polycom signed distributor agreement. And also, I would like to say thank you to some people with whom we are collaborating. So, first of all, to Mariana for also passion to Microsoft products. Of course, to Nina for daily involvement to our business, for providing all the support to us. Also to Nadezhda for growth mindset and for driving passion also for Microsoft and Microsoft products. To Ali for launching and supporting all our marketing campaigns for our partners in Bulgaria. To Alex, of course, for supporting our education device business in Bulgaria. And to Irena also for collaborating with our partners. So now let me start. Well, today I will be talking about 3 areas of device market opportunities where Microsoft sees opportunities for our partners. So definitely it's about new PC and basically why people should buy and will buy new PCs and more new PCs during this and next several years. The next opportunity is about refresh opportunity, why people will be changing the PCs which they are having, what are the reasons for them. And the last one, of course, our traditional touch opportunities, how to sell more devices, but not native devices, but devices with Microsoft Windows and devices with Microsoft Office for my student, for my business, and M365 solutions. So let us start. Basically, I'm looking at device partner sales organization in Microsoft, or how it was previously called OEM business. So, our mission is to innovate with our partners to deliver amazing artificial intelligence powered devices and cloud experiences to all our customers. So now, basically, let's start what we had 1 year ago and what we are having now with a short video about it. Hope that the sound will be nice.
1 year ago, at the dawn of a new age, we took the first bold step into a world of unlimited possibilities.
We're going to get to think about how we use our imagination to solve some of the biggest problems in the world.
It allows for the patient and doctor to be a patient and a doctor, like it used to be.
With AI as your co-pilot, you are supercharging innovation.
It's like reading my mind. It's magic.
You build new solutions and inspire us to imagine more.
In our journey of generative AI, we have over 700 use cases across all divisions and functions, so we really see a big impact.
Copilot makes day-to-day life easier so you can spend your time thinking how I want to improve the experience for people learning a language.
This technology has the potential to completely reimagine the way every single student learns in the world.
It enables our people to get back to what they're brilliant at.
You redefined the art of collaboration.
I've been using Copilot on exciting problems that are having real impacts in people's lives.
I can just go home and be like, yeah, I did that. I'm a superhuman. I've done something amazing.
This is the age of copilots.
So please just give me a sign that the sound was working or not.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So basically what happened just during the last several months in the world is talk about technology and look back how quick the technology now is developing and what artificial intelligence means for our business. So let's just we'll have a look how much time did it take to implement technology and to spread it up to 100 million users. I think everybody of us basically passed the experience when mobile phones appeared. And basically in the world it took about 16 years to have more than 100 million users of mobile phones. So imagine it's like almost 20 years for just to spread this technology across just 100 million users. If to think about internet, it took about 7 years. To Facebook it was less than 5 years. And when basically ChatGPT arrived, it took just 3 months. It is showing how easy basically now consumers and corporate customers basically want to use the technology and how they are waiting for this technology. And definitely artificial intelligence will be the main driver of the demand on IT market and definitely for device market during the next years. Our leaders like Microsoft are saying a lot of things how important artificial intelligence is, and it's not just a kind of additional feature to the PC or additional feature in our life, but definitely this is something which is going to very strongly change how the experience is with our PCs. And this will be one of the reasons basically why the customers will buy and will want to buy a new PC, because it will not be just the same PC or the same laptop or desktop on the table, but it will be a completely different experience for them. And our company is leading basically now this technology. There is also the vision that of Sam, again, one of the leader of Microsoft, that in, let's say, in less than 3 years, anything or any device which will be not connected to artificial intelligence will be considered as a kind of a broken device or not useful device or invisible device. Means that during this next 1, 2, 3 years, we will see much better demands coming from consumer customers and coming from our corporate customers for changing the PC and for buying the PC. Basically, what does it mean, what change to the PC Microsoft together with its partners is bringing to the world? So we know that basically, currently we have been talking a lot about cloud, we have been talking a lot about web experience. But what is the difference Microsoft is doing is that Microsoft is bringing artificial intelligence experience directly to the cloud, directly to the client, directly to the edge of the hardware, and basically, so this is the main difference of our company with the artificial intelligence experience which we are bringing, that it will not be working just on using cloud services, but basically it will be working using your hardware power. And this is why we are talking about new architecture of the hardware and new architecture of any PC, of any device, which now we are calling Copilot plus PC or Copilot plus device. If to look at the architecture, hardware architecture of, let's say, conventional or standard PC, which most of us are having now on the tables, so the main thing inside is about CPU and GPU. So basically these two units are driving most of the power of the PC. Microsoft, well, together with the partners, is introducing NPU, Neural Processing Unit chipset, basically a special architecture for deep learning and artificial intelligence acceleration. In easy words, what does that mean? It means that most of artificial intelligence accelerations and processes will be driven by the PC itself, making it, let's say, the most secure approach and making it, of course, more productive, more efficient, and much quicker. Because you should not be using, let's say, for most of the tasks, any cloud services, any internet connections, and etc. And this is the main difference of, let's say, conventional PC, VS Copilot Plus PC, which we introduced just 2 weeks ago in Seattle. So basically, again, the new era of PC starts, as Microsoft announced in May. Again, this era is connected with not just CPU and GPU story, but with also NPU story incorporated in the hardware, and which is measured by trillion operations per second, so-called TOPS. And now we will just have a look what is the difference between standard PC and Copilot Plus PC. I will show you a video where basically we gave a task to NPU, to GPU and CPU to catch faces inside a video flow. All of them basically can do this task, but just look at how quicker NPU is doing it, meaning that a lot of tasks will be taken by NPU, basically decreasing the load to CPU and GPUs and increasing power productivity of your PC. It just we'll just look at how quicker NPU is working here. It's a real video, but I'm incorporating the PPT. Look how many faces based NPU started to recognize before GPU starts, and especially comparing before CPU starts and how CPU is doing it. Meaning basically level of increase of productivity of the PC is amazing, and it is allowing people to do a lot of completely new tasks on the PC, let's say search through videos, search through pictures, and etc. So that was just one example of why basically customers and consumers will start searching for new PCs, because it will provide completely different story for them. That's why we do believe that it's a kind of, let's say, new era and a real revolution on the PC market is happening right now. And it is basically proved already by some facts of, let's say, IDC or context, what they're promising for the next several years, how the world PC market will behave. When talking about Copilot Plus PC and basically requirements, or how does it look like from hardware, from spec perspective, so definitely it is starting from the storage. It's at least 256 gigabytes. Memory is 16 gigabytes, and Number of operations is 40 trillion operations per second. Currently, let's say, latest PCs which we were having on the market before May, they were providing, let's say, 16 trillion operations per second. Now the requirement for the PC, to be called Copilot Plus, is about 40 trillion operations. So just it's in how many times level of productivity will be increasing with the PC. This is how we see, and these PCs basically will start appearing on the market. I hope that in Bulgaria as well. Very soon it will be starting from Qualcomm devices, Qualcomm-based devices. Then a little bit later in autumn, Intel and AMD devices will also arrive to our markets. Yes, so this is about our silicon partner that we're doing together with all the partners which you know from silicon perspective on the market. So, and one more thing, let's say some insights which we already are having on the market. So basically, the worldwide PC market for 520 for calendar year 24 by latest forecast will grow by 6%. This is the enormous growth for the world market, which we didn't see after the pandemic. And here we have got several reasons. One of them is, of course, artificial intelligence trend, because, let's say, more than 50% of enterprise customers currently are saying that they will be early adopters of artificial intelligence PCs. More than 70% of employees basically are waiting to use this technology on in their offices, which basically again is proved by the fact how quickly this technology is being spread across the world compared to currently popular technologies like internet, mobile phones, and etc. So we have a kind of finishing the first part about why the customers will start searching for new PC. Was about artificial intelligence development on the market, but definitely we are having about two more reasons to increase our business. So, and the second one is about refresh. Refresh, what does it mean? Basically, a lot of customers, there was a spike during pandemic, yes, and already 3+ years basically passed from that time. And based on that spike, there is one more reason why the customers will start searching for the opportunities to refresh their PC. And of course, it's end of support of Windows 10, which is coming in 1 year and even less than a half. In October 2025, there is full end of support. And I will show you the picture why basically what happened when we had end of support of Windows 7, what kind of spike of the demands we were having on the market. And believe me that a lot of enterprise customers, of course, already started this process because it is not taken for the organization of thousands of PC, let's say 1 month or even 1 year. But a lot of SMB customers, especially small SMB customers, they even still don't know that in just 1 year, the PC will not be supported and will not be secured. And just in Bulgaria, again, if to take all up, let's say, install base of commercial PCs in the country, let's say, almost 200,000 of PCs in 1 year will not be upgraded to Windows 11 because there is no technical opportunity for them. Means that still we have got quite a lot of opportunity on the market was to talk to those customers and to show them the date that and the support is coming and what we can offer from device perspective. This is really an enormous opportunity. And if to look at what happened when Windows 7 was having end of support, we saw at least 25% spike before end of support during several quarters, not just, let's say, in 1 quarter, but at least during 4 or 5 quarters, we saw that spike that customers basically were searching for new devices. And definitely it will be the same experience with end of support of Windows 10. And if to specifically, let's say, about Bulgarian market again, out of all devices which commercial customers are using, almost 200,000 devices will not be eligible for the upgrade to Windows 11. And it's about 70% by the way of all our devices which we are having. In Bulgaria, we are having quite old install base of the devices. Again, like 40% of the market of the PCs which companies are using is older than 5 years. If to compare with some Western markets, average PC life is less than 4 years there. So it means that again, a lot of customers will start searching for an opportunity for a refresh, and our task is of course to offer them the proper choice of the device. So refresh is number 2 opportunity on the market which we see and which will definitely drive the demand. And basically the task for us again is to earn on this demand and to lead this demand in the country. And the next one is our standard opportunity about driving attach, because still and again in Bulgaria we see a lot of devices and customers are buying just native device, then searching for some options for buying right windows or sometimes not very right windows, again without thinking about security of their devices, without thinking that, well, to buy device plus windows the first point is the easiest and the cheapest way, well, to buy full experience of the PC and of course to attach Office. If to talk about it again, when you are making just Windows, you are increasing the average or turnover from the PCs which you are selling by 10%. If you are adding Office, the example is based on Office Home and Business, is the OFPP version, again the cheapest version of Office experience which commercial customer can buy from Microsoft. So well, totally, you can increase your turnover up to 30% just attaching Windows and Office. And believe me that more than 90% of customers will use Windows and more than 90% of customers will use Office. And it depends upon us, again, to explain to them that, first of all, it's cheaper to buy from the partner with the device. Secondly, it's definitely a genuine license with providing full level of support to the customer, and it is not bringing any security risks which non-genuine or some, let's say, not right software can bring to our customer. This is opportunity number 3 on top of artificial intelligence trend, on top of refresh opportunity, and then the support. Definitely this attach opportunity still is quite high because attach rate in Bulgaria is quite low compared to real neighbors. Of course, some more, let's say, additional opportunities which we are having. It's about education, it's about server and hybrid infrastructure. The demand for server is still strong, and this business has been growing for the last several years, both in number of units and in revenue. And definitely it's about Microsoft Teams rooms. Again, solution for collaboration experience in the companies. In Bulgaria specifically, number of units of Teams room solutions from our partners like Yelin, Creston, Logitech, Lenovo, HP now, probably, basically is growing 55% year over year. If you are not selling such kind of solutions, it means that you are not a part of this growth. This is real numbers which I can track by activations. It's not like some analytics and etc. This is the numbers from the market. It is growing and still it's quite low compared to neighboring countries, so definitely for next year we are also predicting at least the same level of growth. So please think about what you are offering to the customers from this page. And again, well, proved by analytics, less than 10% of commercial customers are having real, let's say, real conference rooms. More than 90%, they are calling a conference room a room with, let's say, a TV on the wall. This is what they call a conference room, which is not providing full collaboration experience, full inclusiveness experience for all the people who are connected to the meeting and who are basically delivering some content on the meeting. This is just small opportunities, and at the very end, about maybe my largest opportunity, because we are always forgetting the way how great Windows is and how great Windows is becoming every day. We are using it almost every day. We think it's like standard experience for years, but believe me, it is changing from each and every update. And I will show you just several examples how it changed and what nice experience it is bringing, sometimes in detail, sometimes in small instruments, which sometimes we don't know, and we are not showing it to our people, to our salespeople, and also to our customers. So our research is proving that basically users are liking Windows much more than Windows 10 and even than Windows 11 without latest updates. Here are just some numbers. But I'd like to draw your attention was just to amazingly number of new features which Microsoft landed to Windows during last year. More than 150 new features to almost all instruments which we are having inside Windows. I will show you just two which you saw in the video. The first one is about snipping tool. So just look basically what now it can do, because maybe you are using it just to copy paste picture, yes? But basically now you cannot just copy paste picture. But if you use the full screen mode, you can take out text out from it. You can take out tables for, well, before it basically you were using Adobe and other instruments and etc. Now you can do it just with snipping tool. This is number one. Number two is about paint. Again, I'm printing little pictures for my family. Now there are amazing instruments inside Paint, well, to correct your pictures, to play with the backgrounds. Also, there is a unique erasing feature where you can basically erase any, let's say, people from the picture you don't like, etc. And all you can do it now with Windows, not just with some additional instruments. I think I'm coming to an end. Just one more video at the end, and then I will say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, so please send them directly to me or to Tony, who is there, and we will provide answers.
Thank you very much, Sergey. Надявам се, че това, което представи Сергей, ви е било наистина интересно и полезно, защото не просто сме изправени пред ера на нови устройства, но като цяло трансформация на нуждите на клиента. И за да продължим темата, така че няма как напълно да я завършим в още 15 минути, към нас се присъединява Юрай Гордоли, който е Microsoft Cloud Solution Architect към Center of Excellence на TD-SYNNEX. И неговата основна роля е да помага на партньорите да изграждат успешни практики с Copilot. Hey Юрай, can you hear us?
Hello, yes, I can hear you. Can I start? Can I start sharing my screen?
Yes, please.
Alright, perfect. Just give me 1 second, going to kick this off. Alright, thank you for the introduction, and hello everyone. This one is remote, unfortunately. I couldn't join you in person, but hopefully we'll have a good time together. Hopefully you can hear me well. I represent a company called TD-SYNNEX, and we are in a close partnership with Polycom, and today I have very little time to show you something very interesting in Copilot. So let's just jump right into it. I would assume that everybody heard about the Copilot bus, and you most likely came across some of the high-level examples or features that apply to almost everybody, like recapping a meeting in Teams, summarizing an email thread, drafting a new email in Outlook, or creating a presentation from a file. Well, today, I have prepared something different for you. For a more specific understanding of how Copilot helps people to save time and energy, get more done, and generate innovative ideas, let's actually explore a full scenario together. And we are going to take the role of HR hiring manager and see how Copilot can actually assist HR professionals in various ways. For example, Copilot can automate the initial stages of the resume screening process, helping HR professionals quickly identify the the most suitable candidates from a large pool of applicants. And let's actually get our hands dirty with Copilot and see how that works in practice and how we can tackle this task for the HR hiring manager and how they can achieve more in 15 minutes. All right, let me set the stage for you. We are starting the hiring process for a new senior animation designer role. We have a document that outlines all of the job responsibilities for this role, and we need to create a job description based on this document. So as you can see, this is the document I was talking about. This is what we are starting with. It is describing, exactly what is needed and all the responsibilities for the role. But it is in no way suitable or in no way in the format of a job description that we can put out on the LinkedIn or on the web, so people can actually apply for the job position. So this is the first task that we are going to take care of. We are going to transform this into a job description that we put online. And we are going to have Copilot to help us in Microsoft Word to achieve that. All right, one more time. There we go. And sorry, I'll be jumping back and forth from different applications and using Copilot, so there might be a little downtime, but hopefully, you will enjoy my presentation. So, I'm going to use my prompt here. I'm the HR manager at Graphic Design Institute. We have currently started the hiring process for a new senior animation designer. Please review the attached document that outlines the job responsibilities for this role and create a job description based on those responsibilities. So here we are asking Copilot to create a job description based on the document that I was showing you. So we need to reference the document now. So I'm just going to click here on the reference document. Then I'm going to start typing the name of the document. It should come up very soon. This is the one that I'm looking for. And I'm going to let Copilot generate a job description for me. It shouldn't take too long, and in just a few seconds, I should be getting some output. And now, just looking at the output that it is creating, you can already see that this is something very familiar. When you are actually looking for a new job, it usually has the structure, and Copilot understands like when we say create a job description for me, it has this pre-designed structure of responsibilities, and here on the bottom are some requirements. And I might find this already quite good. Like it would probably take me quite a long time to put it all together. But hey, maybe I can achieve a little bit more with a little of the prompting. So here I can actually ask Copilot to fine-tune it in a certain way. So I'm just going to put my prompt here again. I'm just going to read it to you really quick. While this job description draft is a good start, you fail to include most of the details found in the job responsibilities document. Please try again, and at this time, outline each responsibility area and select the responsibilities required for the job role that we are hiring for. So I'm just going to generate, let it actually generate a new draft for us. Let me just show you like what I was trying to achieve. As you can see here in the document, there are some sections for collaboration, design, research, testing, etc. And now when I actually ask Copilot to be a little bit more detailed, it is adding a little bit more details about from all those areas. I'm just going to let it finish. And we don't have time to actually review the document and see the changes, but this is how you can work with the already existing document or the prompt and make it a little bit more precise, give it a little bit more context, tell it what you want to achieve. I'm going to save this document because we are going to use it actually in our next step. All right, so we have our job description done. Just going to close out of this one. And now we know what is going to happen next. Is that we have a job description, we are going to put it on the web, and we are going to start getting some applications. So we have a pool of resumes to choose from. And maybe we can have a Copilot to actually help us decide which applicants are the most suitable for the job that we are hiring.
So let's see if we can achieve that. So I'm going to go to Microsoft Word one more time. Go from here.
And this time I'm going to actually reference the job description and resumes of my applicants, and I'll ask Copilot to analyze it for me and show me who is a better fit. So again, I'm just going to start here with the prompt. We are hiring for the position of senior animation designer. Please create a report that compares the attached resumes, to the requirements for senior animation designer in the attached job description. We're going to attach the job description that we just created, and rank the candidates from the most qualified to least qualified. All right, so all what is left is to just reference the documents. So I'm just going to reference the job description that we created first. It is right here. And I'm just going to attach some resumes. And I'm just going to go with Alex, for example. And maybe one more just to save the time. And I'm going to, let's be a little diverse and go with all. Right. And now we're doing something different. We are actually using the job description that we created and adding some of the resumes, trying to see, trying to get some analysis on, who is a better candidate, who is a better fit. So I'm saving my time reading through the resumes, comparing maybe 2, 3, 5, 10 resumes, trying to figure out who should be a better fit based on the description. And what it is creating now is it's creating a comparison or analysis on based on the job description and the resume of the candidate. So we are going to let Copilot to finish this for us. See that it's creating actually some table that is comparing skills, which is quite nice, right? Even without specifying that I would like to have a table, we included that because we found it useful. And here is the ranking recommendations. This is what I'm looking at, right? Based on the comparison results, the ranking of the candidates for the most qualified and least qualified, it is as follows. Alex came up first, so I recommend hiring Alex for the senior animation designer position. And we won't really understand why, but for this purpose, we are just going to assume that, okay, Alex is the one that we are going to hire, and I just saved so much time, doing this analysis by myself, and I actually have something in a written form that I can maybe even give to my manager to show, that this is the right fit. So this is quite nice. All right. And what will be the next step? Now we have identified the good candidates, and next time I need to interview them, right? So I chose that Alex is going to be a good fit. Now I'm going to interview him. Well, let's say that this is the first time I'm hiring for this job position, and I don't have an interview prepared. I don't have any interview questions. So let's maybe ask Copilot to help us with, creating some interview questions for us and getting us ready for the interview. For this, I'm probably going to use one of the most underrated tools that they are in M365, and it is Microsoft Loop. It's a great collaboration tool. You can set up you can create new projects and collaborate with your colleagues there, live basically, and share it with them. So we're just going to create a new Loop workspace. I'm going to call it interview questions. Trying to be already created here. And here, we are starting with a blank page, and we don't have even a title for it. So let's actually give it a title, and it is suitable for what we are trying to achieve. So 15 interview questions for senior animation designer role. All right, and we are going to ask Copilot to help us draft those 15 questions, right, from scratch. So we're just going to choose Copilot here. We're going to include my prompt, where I'm asking you to create 15 best interview questions for the role that we are hiring for. And I'm just going to generate right now and see what I get. And if your team has like more Copilot licenses and you are opening the project in Loop, everybody can use Copilot to contribute, which is quite nice. So you can work on the one document with your own Copilot, and brainstorm on what are maybe the top 15 questions for senior animation design. So let's just let Copilot to finish this. Shouldn't take too long.
And this is the beauty of the Copilot. Normally it would be just staring at a blank page, and it takes a lot of like creativity effort to start building something from scratch, like staring at a blank page in a Word document or here in the Loop workspace. And Copilot can help us to at least get us started. We might not like all the 15 questions that it's going to create. Maybe only 7 of them are going to be wrong, but it's still good. It gave me more than I had at the beginning, right? And here I have 15 questions. I don't have the time to read through all of them, but let me just give you one. Can you discuss your experience with different animation software platforms and which ones do you prefer for various types of projects? So I understand the role, and it's creating relevant questions. And as I said, I might like all of them. Maybe I'll get rid of some. Well, maybe I find that there is one missing that is in my mind, so I'll ask Copilot to add it. I have a question about having a failed project and what they learned from it. So let's try to see how Copilot actually tackled this task of me asking to add something specific. So again, I'm just going to let it go. What I expect to happen is that I will get 16 questions, and the one is going to appear somewhere in the mix. Now, the reason why it's sometimes taking a little longer, sometimes it's almost instant, is because Copilot is an online service. You are basically contacting a Copilot service in Microsoft data center. It depends on the current traffic. So it might sometimes take a little longer, sometimes it's just instant. That's just what we are dealing with, unfortunately, at the moment. But I imagine a lot of people are using Copilot now. All right. There we go. And it just added basically the 16 question here for us, which is quite nice. And we are ready for our interview. Well, and what now? Let's say that the interview with Alex actually went pretty well, and we are ready to hire him. So the next stage in the hiring process is actually sending Alex offer letter. So let's actually do that right now. Let's actually have Copilot and Outlook to create a offer letter for us. So I'm just going to be here in Outlook, and I'm just going to go to Copilot, draft with Copilot, which is going to it's going to help you to draft a new email. And again, I'm going to start with the prompt. It's very important. Whatever you put in the prompt, how detailed you are, the more the detailed answer you are going to get. So here the prompt reads: I'm the HR manager. Please create an email offer letter to Alex Gilbert that offers him the position of senior animation designer. Alex plan start date is 1st of July. The starting salary is 67,000 euros. And know that if Alex accepts the offer, he must sign and return the attached PDF of this offer. So I'm going to attach, let's say that I'm planning to attach a PDF. I want Copilot to mention that he needs to sign it, and I just put it there. He's going to figure it out. And read the attached document and add some specific employee benefits in the email. Well, Copilot doesn't have any knowledge of the company benefits or the job benefits that I'm referring to. So what we are going to do next, we are going to attach a file here. And I'm just going to browse on this computer really quick. And here's my document with employee benefits. So I'm just going to attach it. And now that I mentioned the employee benefit, you understand that it has an attachment, and there is an attachment about employee benefits. You can leverage this like a tip or this process, and then basically when the email is generated and you don't want to share this Word document, you can just delete it. But for Copilot to actually generate it based on a file, you can just attach it for the little moment when you are going to ask it to generate an email. And here what we can do, we can even change the tone and the length of our offer letter. And this time I'm just going to go with formal, and to get most out of it, I'm just going to go for long at this moment. So I'm just going to generate. And again, it shouldn't take too long, and I should have my offer letter ready. As you can see, this is how it's going to look like. It's going to have some introduction. Dear Alex, we are pleased to offer you the position, the full-time permanent position that reports to a director of animation, 67,000 euros. Here are some of the benefits that you got from this document. And it actually mentions what we asked Copilot to do. If you accept this offer, please sign and return the PDF copy of this document by email within 10 days of receiving it. So this is actually generated quite a nice offer letter to go with, and which would normally take me probably several weeks to put together in such a nice way, right? Especially if I'm not a native speaker. All right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how you save probably hours in 15 minutes. This was my presentation. Hopefully you liked it, hopefully you enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, guys. Благодаря ви на вас. Сега, ако искате, може да излезете за една кратка 10-минутна